Yo, America, let's talk about rent. It's out of control. People are struggling to pay for a place to live. Some folks are saying we need rent caps. Rent caps are like a ceiling on how much landlords can charge. Sounds simple, right? But it's a super complicated issue. We're going to break it all down. Who benefits? Who gets hurt? Buckle up, Buttercup. It's about to get real. Right now, there's no national rent control law in America. Some cities have their own rules, but it's a patchwork. Politicians are fighting about it. Some say rent caps protect tenants from crazy rent hikes. Others say it's bad for the housing market. It's a hot-button issue, my friends. Emotions run high. People need affordable housing, but landlords need to make a living too. Let's be real. Rent caps sound pretty good for tenants. They promise a sense of security and predictability. They could mean stable rent, which helps with budgeting. Imagine knowing exactly how much you'll pay each month. No surprises. No more surprise rent hikes that make you want to scream. It's a relief, especially for those living paycheck to paycheck. But hold up, there's a flip side. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. Rent caps could lead to fewer available apartments. Landlords might be less inclined to rent out their properties. Landlords might convert rentals to condos or just not build new ones. This could shrink the rental market significantly. Plus, some landlords might cut corners on maintenance to save money. They might delay repairs or ignore issues altogether. So, yeah, cheaper rent, but maybe you're living in a dump. Not ideal. The trade-off between affordability and quality can be a tough pill to swallow. Section 4. Landlords, victims or villains? Okay, let's talk about the folks collecting that rent, landlords. They are often portrayed in a negative light, but is that always fair? Rent caps could mean less profit for them. This isn't just about lining their pockets, it's about covering essential costs. That's money they use for property taxes, repairs, and yeah, maybe a vacation or two. But those vacations are often few and far between. Some landlords might sell their properties if they're not making enough money. This isn't just a threat, it's a reality for many. This could actually lead to less affordable housing if those properties become expensive condos. The housing market is already strained, and this could make it worse. Look, I'm not saying all landlords are saints. Many are just trying to provide a service and make a living. There are definitely some shady ones out there. We've all heard the horror stories, but most landlords are just trying to run a business. They have mortgages to pay, families to support, and responsibilities to their tenants. Rent caps throw a wrench in that. They complicate an already challenging job, making it harder to balance the books and keep properties in good condition. So, are landlords victims or villains? The truth is, they can be a bit of both. It depends on the individual and the circumstances. Many landlords genuinely care about their tenants and strive to create a positive living environment. They are part of the community too. In the end, it's a complex issue with no easy answers, but understanding both sides can help us find a fair solution. Section 5, show me the money, evidence and examples. Let's look at some real-world examples. In cities like San Francisco and New York, rent control has been around for a while. Studies show mixed results. Some tenants benefit from lower rent, but others struggle to find affordable apartments. And the quality of housing isn't always great. The data is messy, just like this whole rent cap debate. There's no easy answer. It's complicated. Section 6. The future of rent capped or catastrophe. As we look ahead, the question of whether rent caps will become a widespread reality looms large. The stakes are high and the implications are vast. So, will rent caps become a reality nationwide? It's hard to say. The debate is complex, involving numerous stakeholders from different walks of life. On one hand, rent caps could provide immediate relief to those struggling with skyrocketing rents. On the other hand, some argue it could stifle new housing developments. The political climate is unpredictable. Public opinion is divided. Some see rent control as a necessary measure to protect tenants, while others view it as a potential hindrance to economic growth. Politicians are caught in the middle, trying to balance these competing interests. One thing's for sure, we need a solution to the affordable housing crisis. Whether it's rent caps, more affordable housing construction, or something else entirely, we gotta do something. The current situation is unsustainable, and the longer we wait, the more people will be affected. This is about real people's lives, folks. Families are being priced out of their neighborhoods, and young people are finding it increasingly difficult to start their own households. The dream of home ownership is slipping away for many. We need to find a way to make sure everyone has a safe and affordable place to call home. It's not just about economics, it's about community, stability, and the future of our cities. Let's work together to find a solution. Peace out.